Guys. Okay, so today, pardon this camera angle, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do it today. But today we are going to be talking about commissions and how to talk to people and things that can go wrong and all of that fun stuff. So, I would say probably about 2 weeks ago, I was commissioned to make these beautiful paintings, right? And so it was my very first time making a commission piece. And, so of course, you got the nerves and all that stuff, but then you start talking and you have to find out, first of all, what size of canvases you wanted. Now, she told me that she wanted the yellow painting slightly larger, and then she wanted the blue, red, orange, and green on smaller. What I did, I went through and I looked to see what canvases I had already on hand. And I saw that I had a 12 by 12, and then I had enough 10 by 10s. So I thought, okay, this would be perfect. And she wanted it to be in my normal style. So I went ahead and I sent her a price list. And I asked her, okay, well, this is what I have on hand. Will you be happy with these prices? And she was fine with that. Now, of course, if the client, now I call them clients because years ago I used to do hair, and you always think that when you call people clients, you're stepping up and making them more, they feel better instead of customers. So it's kind of transferring over. But anyway, so what I did was, I sent her the price list and she was happy with it. So I went ahead and started on painting them. Okay, so I did a practice one because I had never done a yellow before, because normally yellow is not my color, as you guys, if you have watched my stuff before. So this was the practice one. So what I did was I did Amsterdam burnt sienna, which is the darker colors that you see in here. And then I mixed the burnt sienna with my Amsterdam, I think it's Ozo yellow. I'll put all the colors below in the description box. And I mixed the two together with some Amsterdam titanium white. And that's how I got the medium color. And then I went and used the regular Amsterdam yellow, straight yellow. And that's how I got this. And I was like, oh, yes, okay, that's perfect. So then that's how I came up with this one. And I was very happy with the outcome of this one. So this one was done on a 12 by 12. So then my next one that I did was the red one. And that one is this one. Now this one was done with the metallic extreme sheen red and Amsterdam red. But if you look when it, the light hits it, it does some funky stuff, which is kind of cool. But I like how it did like a pinwheel effect when I blew it out. And then so what I did was I just revealed, I guess you want to say, the underneath that was underneath all the white as I blew it out. And then I left this. And I got the same effect when I did the orange. This one really, I was very excited. Now the orange, I used the burnt sienna again. And I believe I mixed the orange with the burnt sienna. I did the same thing that I had done for the yellow. And we got the same effect. And then I did the same thing that I did with the red, where I kind of left the pinwheel effect alone, but I blew out the outside, which I really, really liked how that turned out. I was very pleased with that. And just, I mean, the swirl, oh, these paintings turned out really good. Now, let's see. And then the green one, this one is woohoo. Okay, so the green one, I only used Amsterdam's permanent light green, I think it's called, and black, and Amsterdam white. That's it. So what I did was I mixed the Amsterdam green with black to create the dark ones, and then I mixed that dark green plus the light green to make the medium green. I added some white in there, of course, and I mixed it till I made the medium green, and then I had the light green, and that's how we got this one. I was so excited. It's just, I learned so much about mixing colors and creating colors by doing this project. It was amazing. And just, yes. So then, the blue one. Okay. So, I am pulling from my drawing table for this one, because I ended up having to do 2 blue paintings. Because the first blue painting I did, now down here in Texas, we have very weird weather. The weird weather is, it'll go from like 70 degrees to 30 degrees overnight. And that is when it's in the wintertime. And that is what happened when I painted this one. And as you can see, we got, let me hide my face so maybe it'll focus. We got all of these cracks in here. I mean, literally some of these, I can put my fingernail in them. And I didn't notice until after I, see, like here's one. I mean, I was really upset. Like, I mean, here's another one. So anyways, I didn't realize until after I painted, you know, I came down and it had all dried and all that stuff. So, what I did was, I still sealed it. So it's all nice and sealed, nice and shiny. But I was like, you know, I gotta repaint this. I can't, in my consciousness, give this to her. So what I did was I redid it. And what's funny is, look at that. Now, if y'all know the pouring, how paintings go in pouring, what are the chances that they would be almost like so similar? That is crazy. Okay, so what I used is Payne's Gray. I'm not sure what brand. I will put that down below. But the Payne's Gray is a blue tone. So I used Payne's Gray. I used Golden's light phthalo blue, and then I used something else. I'll have to put it all in the description box below. I'm telling you, in this project I used so many different colors. Anyway, so, but I mean, just these blues. But what's cool is, I mean, all of these paintings, I used the same technique where you pretty much do a puddle pour. So you put all the colors in a circle, and then it's the three colors and then the white on top, and then you just blow it out. So you do one blow, one blow, one blow, you know, so you blow it out, and then you pretty much decide on how much more blowing to do. And I ended up getting the same look. I mean, what are the chances that I didn't get a pinwheel look, or like the yellow look, or like the green look? No, I got the same look on both the blues. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. Anyways, so now this one actually started cracking. Now, it's hard for me to find it, which is actually really good. But yes, it actually started cracking. So what I did was I took a little piece of paper towel, and it was almost dry, and I stuck it in a cup to get the paper towel wet. And I can't actually find out where it was. I can't find it right now. But I laid it was a little piece of paper towel. So where I thought it was starting to crack, I don't know where it is, but I can feel some divots, you know, where it's texturized. So it might have cracked in those areas. Anyway, so I laid the paper towel that was damp in those areas, and I kind of pressed on the paper towel a little bit, and to get that paint damp again. And when I pulled the paper towel up, the paper towel was slightly blue, so the paint wasn't quite dry yet, but it stopped the cracking. I was so excited. So if you ever see that your paint might be starting to crack, just do that little trick. Make sure that you can kind of touch it, but not, you know, so you're not going to leave like fingerprints or something like that. And you will be good to go. Here's where it is, right here. See, there's just a teeny tiny little bit of crack, but all this in here would have cracked. And I stopped it. I'm so excited. Anyways, so, and it probably would have cracked over in here too, and probably up in here, because I can feel the texture of the painting. So, but in this weather, I mean, like today we're in our 60s again. So, you know, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's really hard to do paintings. Yes, I'm very, very happy with the outcome of this commission project. So I just wanted to share it with you guys, and tell you all the pros and cons and everything that, you know, kind of went wrong and everything that went right, and things that you can do. And yeah, so I hope that you guys have a great day, have a great holiday, and look forward to seeing you next time.